Hello and welcome back to English Listening Lab. We're starting today's session with a question. Have you ever dreamt of a language miracle? A secret key that unlocks perfect English fluency instantly, without any struggle? Many students fall into the same trap, the temptation of the shortcut. Today's story is about a young woman named Lina, who desperately wanted to believe in magic. She wanted a successful career and to travel the world, and she knew English was the door, but she hated the long path of consistent practice. As you listen, focus on her thoughts and feelings. Try to repeat the phrases when prompted. This lesson isn't just about English. It's about the real investment required for any valuable skill. Part 1. The search for English without effort. In a large and very noisy city lived Lina. She was a talented person, creative, intelligent, and ambitious. But she had a serious weakness: impatience. She wanted immediate results in everything. Lina was ready to start a new, challenging job, but the company required fluent, confident English. This requirement felt like a huge wall in her path. She saw her classmates and friends who spoke English easily, and she felt frustrated and jealous. Instead of opening a grammar book or listening to an English podcast, Lina spent hours online. She wasn't searching for lessons. She was searching for a magical solution. She typed phrases like, "How to become fluent in 7 days," "Secret methods of instant language learning," or "English without effort." She bought many cheap, promising courses that claimed to offer miracle results. Of course, every single one of them failed to deliver. Lina often complained to herself, "Why is this so difficult? I am smart. There must be a smarter way than repeating the same vocabulary and checking endless grammar rules. I need the key, not the long road." She truly believed that smart people find a way to avoid hard work. So, she skipped her listening exercises, ignored the pronunciation practice, and kept waiting for that one magical trick. Part 2. The Golden Pen. One sunny afternoon, Lina was walking home through the city's old district. This area was full of small, strange shops. Suddenly, a tiny stall caught her eye. It was hidden between two large buildings. An old man with kind eyes and a long, gray beard sat behind a wooden table. On the table, there was only one object: a pen. But this was no ordinary pen. It was a beautiful, shiny golden pen. It looked expensive and powerful. A simple sign, written on a piece of thick, old paper, read, "The magic pen. Write perfect English. 0 effort. Yours for free. Take only one." Lina's heart began to beat fast. "Finally," she whispered, almost unable to believe her luck. "This is it. The universe has given me my shortcut." She didn't hesitate for a second. She rushed to the table and quickly grabbed the pen. The old man simply smiled, a deep, knowing smile, but said nothing. Lina didn't even say thank you. She ran all the way home, her hands trembling with excitement. She took her thick English notebook, the one that was nearly empty, and placed it on her desk. She imagined writing a perfect, complex essay about business strategy, using beautiful vocabulary and faultless grammar. She held the heavy, cold golden pen over the paper. She closed her eyes for a moment, waiting for the flow of genius to begin. She waited for a minute, then 2, then 5. She tried to move the pen, but her fingers could not control it. The pen did not move. It was completely useless. It was just a fancy, beautiful piece of metal. 0 effort, 0 results. Part 3. The Lesson of the Ink. Frustrated, angry, and deeply disappointed, Lina immediately returned to the old market. The stall was still there. "Sir," she said, her voice shaking slightly, "I took your pen." The sign said, "Perfect English with zero effort." "But the pen doesn't write. It's just a common pen." The old man looked at her with gentle patience. He pointed at the pen in her hand. "My dear Lina," he said softly. The sign was true. The pen is free. It is a beautiful, powerful tool. But the sign did not say the ink was free. "The pen is empty, Lina." Lina frowned. "Ink? What kind of ink?" "The ink of knowledge, my child," the old man explained, leaning closer. "If you want the pen to write a perfect sentence, you must fill it with your own ink. The words you learned, the grammar rules you studied, the hours of listening practice, and all the mistakes you corrected. The pen is only a tool. The power is the effort you put in. The gold does not write for you." Lina stood there in silence. The bitterness of her disappointment was far worse than the frustration of grammar. She finally understood. She had been searching for a free gift, but the most valuable part, the knowledge and skill, always required payment in time and effort. Part 4. Filling the pen. Lina left the market, carrying the heavy golden pen, but now she also carried a heavy truth. She stopped searching for magic. She put the fancy golden pen on a shelf, not as a tool, but as a constant reminder of her mistake. She picked up her old, simple, blue pen and opened her English notebook. She started small, taking the old man's advice literally. She started to fill the pen with knowledge. Every morning, she listened to 30 minutes of English audio, repeating the difficult phrases aloud, listening and speaking. Every afternoon, she studied 10 new vocabulary words and 5 new grammar structures. Vocabulary and grammar. Every evening, she tried to write one long, complex paragraph, accepting the fact that she would make many mistakes. Writing. Her hand hurt sometimes. She felt tired after a long day of work. But every time she felt like quitting, she looked up at the golden pen on the shelf and remembered, "This effort is the ink. I must fill the pen myself." After 6 months of this consistent, deliberate effort, Lina returned to her empty golden pen. This time, she didn't wait for magic. She knew the secret. She picked up the pen, and her knowledge flowed through her fingers. She wrote a perfect, eloquent letter of application for her dream job. The words were natural, the grammar was flawless. The sentence she wrote with confidence was, "I am proud to say I achieved English fluency because I invested my time and effort every single day." The pen hadn't magically written the letter. Lina's consistent work had. Conclusion: the real treasure. So, dear listener, remember Lina and the golden pen. Your dream of fluent English is a worthy one, but it is not a free gift. It is a treasure you build yourself. Don't look for shortcuts. The pen, the app, the teacher, they are only tools. Your effort is the real magic. Every time you practice pronunciation, every time you understand a new phrase from our lab, you are adding precious ink to your own skill set. Keep practicing with us here at English Listening Lab. If this story encouraged you to stop looking for free answers and start investing, please hit the like button and share it with a friend. And please subscribe and turn on notifications. That little bell is your reminder that the next lesson is ready. Another piece of ink for your magic pen. We'll see you in the next listening session.